Hello, welcome to a bit of a breezy day here in Ramsey. With me, Captain McKenzie, and we've come for another update because the news goes on, and I know we're going to talk while somebody else about the plaques, but you want to talk about funding, and of course this is a continual, ongoing eater of money, I'm guessing.
Oh yes, of course it is. I mean, the point is that we have raised sufficient money and got the insurance in place, which is what's been holding us up, unfortunately. We had a lot of trouble with the insurance because the main underwriter withdrew from this sector, and so we've been using Lloyd's of London to identify another underwriter, and that's now in place. Unfortunately, it's at a very significant increase in the premium, but you know, it's in place now, so we're able to start the work on phase 2.
So anyway, moving on then, now you've got the insurance in place, you need more money for the next phase, right?
Well, yes. I mean, in phase 2, we've placed the order for phase 4 and 5 steel and the timber, so that's underway, and we'll expect deliveries, in 6 weeks, 8 weeks' time, which is fair enough. In the meantime, of course, we'll be lifting the old deck off and cutting up the various bits and pieces that are on there at the moment, once we get the scaffolding in place. So that's the next job, is that Kinraids, who've very kindly helped us a lot, will be putting the scaffold on bays 4 and 5. But we need to raise the money for 4 and 5, 6, 7 and 8, which is the other part of phase 2. And, we're needing 55 grand plus per bay to get the steel and timber ordered for those bays. So we're looking for pretty heavy funding in order to move on.
If you build it, they will come. It's the other way around. We need to come first, then you can build it, really.
Well, we have had some significant donations in the past month. Since the governor opened phase 1, people have seen, yes, they can do it. It can be done. And obviously we would like to see some assistance on the maintenance from government, which I think was voted a long time ago. I'd like to see that reinstated, but accepting that they can't find the capital sums at this time, we need to raise it in the public arena.
I see some more stuff that looks like it's come out of Derby, out of your holding area. Is that right? More things to be put on?
That's right, yes. We've got the 4 containers up in Derby, which have got all the iron which was taken off in the stability phase, and we brought down enough stanchions in order to work on them, take the old paint and rust off, and then they go to the blacksmiths to have the nubs of the old handrails knocked out, and then they come back and we paint them with 5 coats of paint.
5 coats?
5 coats, yes. Well, we're looking 100 years. Yeah. If you're going to do this job, you do it properly.
So let's talk about the finance. How do people help you out? What's the best ways?
Well, obviously you can go on to qprt.in and sponsor planks or stanchions. You'll be having a chat with Graham, who's looking after that shortly. Or you can have a word with us down at the pier, or give me a ring on 477062, and we can have a chat about how you could sponsor a part of the pier.
And if anyone's thinking about changing their will, that would be pretty handy as well. Although, admittedly, that might be down the road, but, a little bequeath like that would be nice, wouldn't it?
Let's put it this way, it's in my will.
Yeah, me too, actually.
Okay.
And it's just so exciting to see the work proceeding now again. You must be so pleased that this is moving on.
Yes, and I think the fact that people have enjoyed the visits on the Sunday afternoon, which are now closed for the winter, and seen the train back in position, and there's a lot of vibrancy in the support now. They've said, yes, it can be done, and we want to see you move on and do phase 2, and who knows, further down the line.
And we will come back whenever you want us to, and obviously it is about reaching out and for the planks or whatever they want to sponsor, or just make a donation. You'd be obviously very happy to hear from them.
We would indeed.